Hi, my name is Jessica Gregerson, and I teach 8th grade math at Valley City, North Dakota. I'm going to teach you today about my favorite piece of Desmos activities, and that's the teacher dashboard. First, this is the teacher dashboard from an activity my students did last week in class, the marble slides activity for learning linear equations. I have anonymized their names so you can see those famous mathematicians' names that my students love to try to pronounce. So one piece from the teacher dashboard that is very powerful in leading class discussions is an example here on screen 7. When students have to type in answers on Desmos activities, all of their answers will show up on one screen. So as a class, this is the perfect time to pause the activity using the pause button up here and be able to talk about what we notice in people's answers. And so if I asked my students what they noticed here, they would likely say that a lot of people say the line's going to be steeper. And so as a class, we could talk about what that means, and I would have them show me with their arms. Does that mean it's going to be this, this, this? What does that mean in terms of this graph? We would also talk about some specific terms students are using. Like this student here used the term slope or even positive slope. I would probably ask what they think the student meant by going further into the negative, because that's a little bit of a unique answer. I would be able to see as a teacher that this student right here maybe doesn't have a good understanding of what's going on. They just simply said the line would move. But overall, this is a great tool to use to lead some class discussion during an activity. The other great tool I'll show you using screen 7. Here, students were graphing a linear equation. And when I click on the overlay feature, this thing is just great. When I click here, we can see all of my students' lines on the same graph. Students love seeing when this screen comes up. Here in particular, we can see that not all of these lines were the same, but yet all of the lines in this area did work to get the marbles. And as a class, we can talk about what's the same or what's different between those lines. And it's a very powerful tool to use in class discussion. So those are my two favorite things from the teacher dashboard. And I'm excited to learn more about how to use Desmos in my classroom. Thank you.